Hey y'all, it's Michael. So it's the 9th of May now and it's 12:07. Don't make fun of my battery percentage, please. Oh, I'm about to charge my phone. So it's the official start of Tome Topple round 11. And so I'm gonna be participating and I will be vlogging my weekend. So yay! But the first book that I am gonna start off with is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I don't know that much about this. I know it's like YA fantasy. I believe it's set during the razzle dazzle, the jazz age. I said razzle dazzle. The jazz age. Good morning. So since we can't go anywhere, we're sitting at this. We're in the backyard. But I made like a breakfast sandwich.
It's a restaurant.
What?
Just pretend it's a restaurant.
Okay. Sit down.
No, I want to look at the red robin bird. It's so cute. He's a little baby bird.
Have y'all ever watched those like YouTubers and stuff, and when they open up the fridge, they put the camera in there and like opening it up? I thought it was like cool. So anyway. Alright y'all, so I have decided to make some souffle pancakes. I've been seeing this on like YouTube for a while, so I'm gonna go get the ingredients. So I'm going to the store, which obviously I don't want to go, but I'm gonna go. I have a mask. I got this from work because we have to wear it at work. So I got this one, and then I have my gloves right here. Alright, so I'm outside. Let me show you what I made. Okay, so I made some eggs, and I got my orange juice. Now, I did have some more fruits, but a certain someone started eating it. Okay, so this is a fluffy pancake that I made. Now, y'all, I think it is delicious. And it's not as fluffy as like a souffle, what I'm thinking a souffle pancake would be, but I think that's just because you know, I was getting the gist of like learning how to do it, and then I obviously have some syrup. Like learning how to do it, like make it fluffy, so... Wow, you're a cowgirl. Dum da da dum da dum 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 da da dum da da dum da da dum 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 da da dum da da dum da da dum 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 da 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 dum dum dum. See it, but I got this big whale right here, this inflatable like whale for like the hose, so you'll... that's what whales make noise-wise. But I'm over here trying to vlog and hold this big ass whale. Hey, not the camera! Look at this one over here. Paparazzi! Yeah, so let me update y'all a little bit on the reading. So I'm about to reach the halfway point now of The Diviners by Libba Bray, and so far it's okay. I'll give you guys more thoughts about it, but I'm struggling to read it because I'm not really like into it. It has its moments.
The swimming game. Whoever finds the Peppa Pig wins.
Hold on, I'm gonna go in the water.
This is my partner.
Don't let the water out. Wait, let's just relax. Relax. Stop.
We made a video. Slime challenge.
Oh, we're making s'mores. But my hell, stop. It's raining, that's why. We gotta do this. Oh, no, not too close. Oh my goodness. You wanna hold it? Careful. Oh my goodness. It's sticky. You good? My sister's gonna give me a haircut because I don't want to go to duh. So she's gonna give me a haircut. Now, if I've been telling people if this doesn't look that good, which I mean it's gonna be easy. I'm just gonna get a buzz cut, like just. And if anything, I mean like that's fashionable right now. So. Oh God.
Like, calm down.
I'm not nervous.
How do you...
This actually isn't that great, to be honest. I just tried it and it's not as great as like the actual paste. Uh-oh!
Let me see.
Look, y'all, I'm handsome again! Okay, maybe not.
That's the part that we're supposed to edge up.
You know what? It's okay. It looks fine.
But everything else is fine. I think I did pretty well.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it looks
pretty decent.
Okay.
I see you. We see each other. On the next clip, I'm most likely gonna finish this, The Diviners by Libba Bray. I only have exactly 100 pages left, so I'll give y'all my final thoughts on it. I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I'm about to edit and whatnot, but I did want to talk about this whole setup right here because y'all, I got a new bed, like a whole new bed setup. First off, this isn't sponsored. I wish it was. So the actual bed itself, like the actual mattress, is from Helix. Oh my god, it's so good. I bought it from Helix because they had a deal where it was when you buy a mattress you get 2 pillows. So I got a I got like this and then another pillow over there. But yeah, it's like really soft. I should have got the firm, like even more firm, but it's fine. Now the sheets, I got new sheets also. This is the fitted sheet, then the top sheet, and it came with a duvet cover and 2 pillow sheets from Casper. Oh my god, it's so like it's so soft. I'm over here like basically praising it. It's an advertisement. So the sheets are I wanted the color scheme. Now they have several color schemes and I think I'm gonna change it out every once in a while to give you like the ambiance. But it's like gray and white. All these terms and whatnot, like what it meant, like bedding wise. I had to learn what all of those meant and it was like a journey. So I bought me a duvet finally. Oh my god, y'all, duvets are amazing. I'm about to edit, so that's why I have this here. Oh my god, this is so, oh, it's so good. Like I love to be wrapped like a burrito while the fan is on and like it's cold. It's just, you know, it feels so good. And then I bought me also like a body pillow, like the really long pillows. Oh, it feels so good too. I just love it. A while back, I filmed it, but I never actually uploaded it. But it was a series where I basically called it reading in bed, where I would read like more because I ventured out into like erotica and stuff like that. Because I read an erotica book and I thought it was like not that bad. So like, so let me know if you have like any recommendations and whatnot. In case you're wondering, it's also a queen bed, so it's pretty big just for me. But yeah, so that's what. If you think that's a good idea, because y'all, that erotica book that I read was like wild. Like when I say wild, I mean like wild. We have a whole bunch of stuff and we're making hala hala. Look at mine before it melts. I gotta take a picture fast. Yeet! We're only missing the choco stick. It's basically a concoction of just like a lot of stuff. There's jackfruit, there's 5 plantains, there's like jelly, there's boba, there's ube ice cream. The only thing we're missing is the choco stick.
How are you gonna say that?
I only said it once to them. Alright y'all, so I'm fighting a lot of the elements right now because this one over here, I don't know, wants to lick my face. And then I can't find my adapter for my microphone, so it's the struggle right now. But I thought I would make this my good buddy later. But I thought I would make this my goodbye clip because I want to talk to y'all about The Diviners by Libba Bray. Since I'm so close to the end of Tome Topple, I thought this would be the final clip. If anything, it was actually fun. The thing though is, I think it was a little bit of a challenge, this readathon around, because at work it got really challenging. Like it just y'all, when I tell you I am exhausted at the end of the day, I am so exhausted. Like physically, not mentally, but like just physically, my body's just like, I don't know what's going on. But you are tired. For the longest time, I've been waking up around 6 o'clock, 5:30 a.m. for years. I mean, like years. Like my body is so used to it. And now with this new schedule at work, I have to shift my my sleeping schedule because I have to wake up later, so my body's not used to it at all, and just it's been hard. That's why I haven't been having so much time to read, because at the end of, because I actually been reading like towards the end of the night, like before I go to bed, but I'm just so tired that I only read like not as much, and I just go straight to sleep. Alright, so I thought I would quickly let y'all know my final thoughts on The Diviners by Libba Bray. I have read of Bray's other works before. The main one that I have read is the beauty pageants, the beauty queens. That I thought was such a great novel. It was so much fun. It reminded me, it has this like very girl power stance to it, and just like, it's one of those books where it's definitely making a statement, but it's also so much fun. And I really did enjoy it. So going into this, I thought I would enjoy it. This is a book where I didn't like it. I didn't hate it, I didn't like it, but I would be willing to actually read the next novel, and that's because of the last part of this. My main issues about this though is one of those things where it's like, it's mainly writing wise. This is about Evie, and basically something happens where Evie has to move to New York to be with her uncle, who owns this paranormal museum, and the reason why is because Evie has some sort of powers, or something magical is going on, and she gets in trouble using it. Essentially, we basically get thrust into this world of the 1920s jazz age in New York, and it basically goes from there, and we learn about like the diviners and this prophecy aspect. Now, there are a lot of things that I actually don't like about this novel, and I think that's the part that like really hinders me, but there is such an enjoyment part about this that I really would be interested in the second novel. So first off, this is set in the jazz age. So the first thing that obviously, like, the quintessential, like what I think of novel wise, like right away jazz age wise, is obviously Fitzgerald and The Great Gatsby. But not even The Great Gatsby. What I would think of is actually the Paradise one. It's the name is escaping me, but that one I remember starting it, but I don't remember finishing it. But I do remember what I did enjoy about that one is that it felt like The Great Gatsby, but since they were younger, like they were actually in college, it had this younger stance to it, but it was still like the razzle-dazzle jazz age. And this, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't buying what Libba Bray was selling. I personally, for me, never believed that this was during set. Well, yes, it's set during the jazz age, but I never felt that. And I say this because, first off, the writing felt really modern. I wish there were more descriptions of like the clothes, even more of the setting, and like the world that this is set in. I wish there was more of that, because a lot of this, it has the emphasis on more of like the plotting wise, and that's also coinciding with the dialogue. The dialogue was my least favorite part about this. To me, when I was reading it, it felt too modern. And there are parts in here where it is, in my opinion, it is like cringy. Especially Evie, like some of the way that she speaks, I just like, oh, it just felt, for me, it felt very try hard. I was just like, oh, I don't really believe that this is set in the 90s. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you change the setting of this, I think it would just be fine. Now the part that I did really enjoy about this, that like sparked my ooh, is the mystery and aspect part. The horror, like I don't consider it horror, or like even the thriller-ish part, but even like the gruesome like murders and like the deaths, I thought that was really cool. But that's because I love the macabre. I love that type of macabre stuff. So I thought that aspect was I really did enjoy. Another thing that I didn't really quite enjoy, especially towards the end, was the conclusion, essentially. Especially the boss fight, like, well, the ending confrontation is the final fight. And I say this because it felt very anticlimactic. The story is essentially like going up and up, and when we reached the denouement, I felt as though like it was very disappointing because the build-up is actually really intriguing, and the parts where it introduces this part of like this cult, this aspect, that is my favorite part. I really did enjoy that. And learning about the diviners, I'm really interested because the characters were actually they were okay. Now the love part of this, like the romance, I guess you could say, I wasn't buying it. I was just like, oh, I don't know. I didn't really believe it. For me, a lot of the times it felt very stilted. And also talking about the pacing of the book, there are parts in here where I thought it was so strange of what Libba Bray decides to do. Like, there's a part in here where obviously they get in an argument, like friendship-wise, and the resolution to their argument, it's so fast. Like, I was like, it threw me off because I was like, this seemed like a really big deal on why you guys are not talking at all. The pacing just didn't feel right for me. I was just like, it didn't feel smooth. Yeah, it just didn't feel smooth for me. But yeah, overall, even though I didn't enjoy it, I would be really interested into the second part because the diviners aspect, like their powers is like really, really cool. So yeah, if you read this, let me know. I know a lot of people enjoy this actually. So if you did the readathon, let me know. I would love to hear your experience. Topple was actually really fun. It's just that I think the way that the cards fell this year, it just was harder for me just to even to read. But yes, until then, I'll see you guys till next time. Bye.